All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the February Go Meetup. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, so, I'm Paul Baylog, and today's session is anytime somebody wants to learn a new programming language or anything, they always start off with the typical "Hello World." It's a simple little app that just quick little icebreaker to kind of have that quick win and get a somewhat of a sense of accomplishment. That way then you're seeing the hello world echoed there onto the terminal, and then you can just to get a start into your journey of learning the language and its nuances. It's again, yeah, it's a super simple, extremely simple case, but you start off with baby steps, right? So today's guest is going to give us some insight into what life is like after hello world. Just getting started creating some awesome tools on the command line that you can just kind of help your life get things done. So let me go ahead and get these slides going here. All right. um, all right, here we go. Sorry, so let me start off first before we introduce Chamod. I want to, on behalf of the Go Meetup Steering Committee, want to just say welcome to everybody. Thank you. Again, I'm Paul Baylog. We've got Michael Madden, Brandon Hunter, Siju John, and always appreciated emeritus meeting our committee member Sabri Blackman, our own local CNCF ambassador. So, all righty. And then also, too, yeah, we want to make sure that we pay special thanks to our sponsors, the nonprofit Go Bridge organization, for covering all of our meetup fees. We share the same goal of, trying to build bridges, educate, and foster some diversity in the Go community. So given that, please do be aware that we are adhering to the code of conduct set by the foundation. So just in short, just be excellent to one another. So, and again, too, just for kind of a housekeeping thing, this is a new setup we've got going here. So if you have any questions, comments, whatever, please feel free to post them in the chat in YouTube or Twitch, whichever platform you're on. We'll be monitoring those and hopefully get those questions answered during the session. So again, I want to just now thank our speaker for today, Chamod. He's coming to us from he's the Golang Meetup guy from Sri Lanka, and this is like 5:30 a.m. for you. So thank you so much for doing this. So I'm gonna just be quiet and have my adult beverage. By the way, this is a Boulevard Tart Apple Radler. So it's going to be an interesting one for the palate. So anyway, Chamod, I'll let you take it.
Yeah, thanks for the warm introduction, Paul. So you mentioned that beyond the hello world. So actually, I start Go with building a CLI. So let me tell how it started. So back in 2020, I got an internship at a company called Platformer. So there, as my first tasks, they asked me to my supervisor asked me to read a book called the Go programming language. So after that, he asked me to uh, build build a CLI application using Go. So that's how I came into the Go, and I haven't tried Go language before, so I started from a CLI application. So let's jump into the slide.
All right,
Uh,
here we go.
Thanks, Paul. So before that, let me give a brief introduction about me. My name is Chamod Perera. I work as a software engineer at WSO2. Apart from that, I'm a colleague at Golang Sri Lanka community and also a part of Kubernetes Sri Lanka community. But I would like to highlight me as an open source contributor and community lead. That's why I got chance to became a GitHub field expert at GitHub Education. So that's my technical and community background, and I have a sport background too. I do karate, swimming, and hitting the gym daily. And recently, I started doing surfing. So you might wondering why I do a lot of stuff. So actually, we all have one life, right? So I would like to learn many skill as much I can before I die. That's right. So you can find me through this handle, Chamod Shehanka, or you can even visit my website. But actually, it's haven't updated yet from the longer period. Okay, so let's move. So these are the topics I'm gonna cover today. Uh, and at the end, I will show a demo about CL application from this sketch, uh, how we can develop a one. So I'm going to start with why CLI in 2022 and why go for CLI development and famous CLI tools written in Go and libraries for CLI so we can enhance our CLI application and the demo. So what's next with uh, Golang with CLI? So any questions so far, Paul?
Nope, you're all
Yeah,
clear.
great. So let's move ahead. So can someone answer why people still use CLI? So I think you are viewing this show, sorry, the meetup from Twitch side. You can comment there from the YouTube side. Even there also you can comment. Can somebody tell why people still use CLIs? Uh,
Oh, because they're awesome. I'll just put it right there.
yeah, sure. Okay, so I can remember when we were learning about computer history, we learned that before graphical user interfaces, that means GU applications, came into the scene, everyone was using CLI apps. And GU applications are clickable and have fancy UIs, colorful, and users no need to know about commands, right? It's just simply button clicks. But now it's 2022, so rather than having a fancy GUI application, why people still uh, using CLI application even in these days? This is a modern day, and some people think CLIs are old tech and not modern. So let me tell you why. Because uh, CLIs are very powerful. That means most operating systems today prevent you from messing up with system core processes, right? So you won't able to perform certain tasks which are system protected. However, with the CLI, uh, you will have full control over the system, right? So and let's say you have a repetitive task, you can easily write a shell script or something. You can easily do that task, right? So and less resources. So we all know that Go application need more memory, more CPU power, but when it's come to the CLI, that uses less resources. So it's just a text-based application, and so CL application will be enable you to do a certain similar task with less resources, and that's good for dev and DevOps. If you have used front-end frameworks like Angular or React or Vue, you know that there are some CLIs, so you can easily generate boilerplate code easily, like create React app. So that way, using that CL application, you can easily generate the application. You don't need to make things from the scratch, right? So, why we should use Go for CL apps? Any answers? Why we should use Go for CL apps? Yes, fast and simple. Yeah. So there are so many languages we can use CLI development like JavaScript, Python, but uh, why we should go with Go? That because Go is a compile language, which means you can compile your program ahead of time and share the executable binary file. So in the Go, we call it as a one binary file to rule them all, right? So some other languages generate many binary files, but when it's come to Go, it's one file. So and one another key point is others don't need to have Go installed on his or her system to install the CLI application. So they can easily just download and install the binary file and use it. So that makes really easy to deployments. And so other key points are its type safety. So you cannot pass a string to function that's expecting a number. But if you have tried JavaScript or TypeScript, you know that we can break that kind of stuff, right? Uh, so when you do such a mistake, the compiler will complain at the compile time, not the runtime, right? So when I starting developing with Go, I experienced that there is no runtime errors every time I get errors in compile time and easy refactoring. So that means changing a function or variable will propagate that change throughout the project, right? And speed and performance out of the box, like Don High said, and standard style. Go is opinionated about formatting and comes with the tooling to automate this. So let me show you few famous CLI tools written in Go. Before that, uh, do you have any idea, like, do you know any CL application written in Go? Please drop them in the chat if you know some CLF. Yeah, yeah, Kubernetes CLI. Yeah, I hope you all are pretty familiar with these logos. Yes, Kubernetes CLI. Uh, Also called Kube Control, Kube Cuddle. I don't know. Uh, some people pronounce it differently.
I
And
prefer cube cuddle.
yeah, Kube Cuddle. And the Docker CLI and Prometheus CLI and GitHub. I mean, not the GitHub uh, platform. I'm talking about GitHub CLI, GHCLI, and etcd. So, libraries for Go CLIs.
Mhm.
So, like I said earlier, if you use a library, we can no need to do some stuff from the scratch. Like, so there is a library called Cobra that will help us to initiate the CL application with generate using Cobra command. And Viper is for reading config file, not only for CLIs. You can use Viper for any Go application. So you can easily read YAML files and stuff. Even it's listen that configuration file changes.
Yeah, fun fact, I even
Yeah,
contributed to Viper.
yeah, you should definitely try it. Yeah. So let me talk about the Cobra features. So Cobra is easy to set up. You just need to go get it. I think you heard about Go Get. That's the command we use to
Mhm.
download Go
Yep.
package or anything related to Go. So usually we call that as a Go Gettable. Like uh, so, and we can easily set up the project using Cobra init. Once you install Cobra, uh, you just need to initialize your CLI using Cobra init command. I will show that in the demo. And automatic code generation boilerplate. That means, like I mentioned in the front end CLI application like Angular, If you are familiar, you know that you can generate components with ng, gc, generate component like that. We can add uh, CLI apps. Like let's say we are building a calculator and we want to add command called calculator add. So with Cobra we can easily do that. So and the suggestion. So Cobra will give you massive suggestions, and you can even get help from using Cobra help. And Cobra has different flag types like global flags and local flags. So let me talk about Viper code features. Uh, so Viper will help to keep app configs. Like I mentioned earlier, you can use to get something from config like YAML config, and it can read config files, and even it can read envs, environment variables. And uh, that also Viper is capable of reading remote configuration from a system. Like and the most important thing is live watching. If config change at the runtime, it will automatically fetch. That's pretty amazing, right? So any questions so far?
No, just the one about why not your fave CLI, which just finding out from Don there. I guess that was before Cobra, so I had never heard of that one.
Uh-huh. So to be honest, I started with Cobra because I saw in the internet that it's pretty amazing and it's more massive.
Yeah.
Uh, that's why I started going with Cobra.
Yeah, Steve Francia, he's pretty big in the community as well, for sure. One of
Mhm.
the originals, I guess.
So and it's time for demo.
All right.
Okay, in my file explorer, I'm creating a folder called STL. Is it STL or SLD? STL, right?
Yes, STL. Yep.
STL go. So from here, I'm going to open my terminal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope my terminal is visible.
Yeah.
So I actually using a thing called Fig that will help to get suggestion in the CLI. And okay, so I'm not going to go get this Cobra because I have already installed it. So now I'm going to initialize the module called calculator, since we are building a calculator. So to do that, I should run go mod init. So as you can see, Fig is suggesting go mod init calculator. Okay, so I'm going to execute this. Yes. So if we move here, so we can see there is a module file. This is something like the package.json in Node application. And now it's time to run Cobra. I think I have installed Cobra, we can view the commands, Cobra commands. So going to run Cobra init. Then we should provide the yeah, you're gonna get slide. I will share with you
Cool.
at the end. Yeah, Cobra init. Then there is a flag called double dash pkg name to specify the package name. This is should be the uh, same as the module name. So since our module name is calculated, I'm going to uh, put it as calculated. I'm lazy to type, so I'm just copying from above. Yes. So we just initialize our CLI. So let's go to the file explorer, see what has happened. So as you can see, there are new files. Previously, we only had go.mod. Now we have license file and main.go file and even a CMD folder. So yes, I have all my ZH.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think I know that some of you have tried Go before. So what is the IDE editor you are using? Just asking a question. Paul, what do you use usually?
There you
Yes,
go.
good.
Yeah. And I do use oh man, I'm blanking on the name now. It's not IntelliJ. It's the JetBrains
Golang.
ID.
JetBrains
GoLand.
Golang.
GoLand. Yes.
Yeah. So as I mentioned earlier, I started with VS Code, but to be honest, VS Code Go extension is pretty silly, and the suggestion is uh, not good. So I was looking for another ID. Then I heard that there is a ID called Golang from JetBrains, and then I started using it. So let me open this uh, our folder, our project folder from the Golang. Give me some time. Yes, that's also same IntelliJ with Go extension. Yes.
Yeah. One of these times, probably I'll have to do a talk or something on also setting up VS Code for development. It's kind of one of those things, just kind of getting into it.
Yes. So from the VS Code, we can easily install the Go extension. But even with some Node application, the suggestions it takes so many time. Let's say I installed a new package. To detect that package to the VS Code, that takes too much time. But if you use WebStorm or IntelliJ IDE, that's pretty fast. Okay, so yes, and I also need to shout out to the GitHub Copilot. I think you might or might not heard about it. Uh, it's not just a Copilot. I would like to say it's as a GitHub Autopilot because that suggests a lot of codes. Okay, let's go and see what's inside the our project folder. There's a license, it's a markdown one, so I'm not going to open it. And yeah, there's a main.go file. That's the entry of our CL application. So usually main.go is the entry file for uh, every Go application. So Go has packaging. That's why the package.main has defined this is the main package. And yeah, so this is the main function. It's calling command.execute from the calculator.cmd. That's coming from the this cmd folder. So there, so inside the cmd there is a file called root. That's the root of our application, CL application. So here we can change. So as you can see, we can easily change uh, the description of our CL application, right? So we can even provide the short description and the long description. So here also you can mention the example commands as well. Yes, the Dream Dracula. No, this is not the Dream Dracula. Uh, so previously I said that uh, VS Code stuff I don't like. So let me tell JetBrains stuff I don't like. I don't actually like JetBrains default theme color. It's Dracula. Uh, but there is a extension called Xcode theme that will uh, that will help you to get the Xcode experience on JetBrains IDs. That's amazing. Uh, this is the theme of the Xcode theme, Xcode dark theme. It's a light theme also. So so as I shown earlier, this is the function is calling from the main.go file. So these are the initializing command, and you don't need to worry about those things because the Cobra has do all the things for you. So you don't need to worry about. You just need to change, right? So let's try to run this. I will run it from this terminal because that will be easy visible for you. So to run, I'm going to execute go on main. So I need to run go git. Yes, this means if you are coming from Node.js background, you know that when we started application, we need to install required packages. Just same as in the Node, we need to run go git to install the all required packages. Since the Cobra CLI has generated our application, it has added some packages, so we need to get them. So I think we can run now. Yes. So it says a long description that span and Cobra something like description. I will show you where this description is coming from. Uh, yeah, it's coming from this. So let me change this to the uh, STL Go Meetup. Sorry, calculator CLI app. Let me run it again. See, okay. So now let's say you want to uh, execute a command called calculator with add command that will while you are executing that you are passing some numbers and the numbers will uh, and then the CLI will print the summation of that two numbers. So before that let me show how to install this CLI application into your computer. So what you need to do is you can easily run go install. Yes. So once that you can run calculator. See, this application is already installed in our machine. It will that printed set it go meetup calculator. So let's go and add a new command. Uh, to add a new command to the our CL application, we need to run Cobra add command. So let me run Cobra add. Uh, Before that, let me show the help of the Cobra CLI. Cobra help add. Yes. So, so as you can see, uh, it's showing the what Cobra help does. It says Cobra will create a new command with the license and the appropriate structure for Cobra based CL application and register it to its parent, the default root CMD. That means you just need to run. You don't need to configure it from anywhere. Cobra do everything for you, and it even show the example and even the usages and analysis, right? So okay, let's go and run Cobra add because we are adding another command, and the command name also add because we are going to get the summation of two numbers. Yes. So and the CLI says the Cobra CLI said add created at this file path. So let's go to the our Golang ID. So as you can see inside the CMD folder, there is a new file called add.go. Let's see what's inside there. So that's also something similar to the root CMD, but only few stuff like the definition of that CMD and the initializing command. I mean init function. So here also you can change the description, summation of two numbers. Enter is not that nice. Yes. So I think you saw that the someone is suggesting that's actually the yeah that's actually the GitHub Copilot. Okay, so let's run go run main.go with add command because I'm not going to run just calculator because to run that I have to install our CL application again to my system, right? So we can easily run go run.main.go and with the flag, sorry, not the flag, the other command. So it will show the what it does. So it says add call, and when we just run the without that, it will show the available commands. Like previously, it's only the completion and help. Now it's added the our newly added command also. Okay, let me add the short description to here as well. Let me run that again. Yes. So it's saying that command what it does. Okay, so now we need to do the implementation of that command, right? So what I'm going to do is we are actually passing arguments, right, from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to uh, just uh, put a new fmt.println. Yes. So inside here, I'm going to run args. So this is argument array, right? So the first element is the, yeah, we should sum the first element and the second element. So I'm going to put like this, and yeah. So as you can see, Copilot is again helping me, right? So let me go back to my terminal. So I'm going to run add and with 2 and 3. So can someone say what will be the output of this command? Can someone tell any suggestions? What will happen if we sum is? Uh, let's see. Okay, it's not 5. Tell me why it's not 5. Yes, that's the answer. Yeah, because these are is right string arguments. So when we add args, the zero, the first element and the second element, it will just concatenate. Yeah, string concat and show the result. So we have to pass the string into a number, right? So I'm going to do it like this. So I'm defining a num1, uh, num1, and there is no string on dot uh, string. So to pass it, I need to install. No, sorry, not install. To import uh, package called string conversion, right? So here this is the size of the int. So I'm going to make it as a 32. Sorry, the function is pass uint. So this is the base of this number, and this is the bit size, right? And yeah, as you can see, I don't need to type. The Copilot suggests me, yes, the argument. Now we need to have a define another variable to get the total. To just the demonstration, we can just uh, sum the num1 and num2. So I'm going to define dot, and yes, he helped me again. So let me print dot and remove this line. It's not needed. Okay, let's run the same thing and get the result. And it's 5, right? That's the output we wanted to have. So likewise, we can generate other commands like for our calculate application. So you just need to run cobra add uh, multiplication and divide anything. I think that's pretty much all about my demo. I hope you learn something. So let's move forward. So what next with Go CLI? So let's say in the CLI application you need to use something like the choiceable one. So you can use a package called survey. So as you can see in this GIF, so you can command to implement the CLI to get output like this. So you can multiple choices and if you want to colorize your CLI, so I think you have seen even in my terminal, yeah, it's the fig hat has printed in pink color, right? Yes, thanks for sharing, Paul.
Mhm.
Fig. So that because of some kind of a colorizer of the CLI. Likewise, with the Go, there is a package called Go Job. So you can colorize your CLI and make it nicer. And thanks. And if you want to find me, and you can find me in my social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I'm in this handle. And if you want, you can visit my website. And I would like to thank STL Go Meetup and Fall for having me. And thanks.
Yeah. No. Thank you very much for showing up for us. It's yeah, and especially when it's 5:30 in the morning for you. It's that's yeah, that's really rough. So yeah, definitely much
That's a
appreciated.
normal thing. I usually get up early because I want to go to my gym.
Uh,
And so after the session, I'm going to go.
oops.
Yeah, the Go for Con, right? I actually got a scholarship to attend Go for Con
Oh,
this year.
nice.
So I'm still processing my visa.
Oops.
So then I'm hoping to
Let's see. Let
come.
me. Yeah, my slides are. I'm in the
Yes, it's
wrong spot
visible.
here. Wait, this is from
So
last year's.
yeah, it's the last year.
Yeah, I've got something messed up here. Am I sharing the wrong slides? I must not have saved. Uh, that's funny because yeah, I had. Let's see. Let me try this again. Oh, this is weird. Yeah, see, it grabbed an earlier version. All right. Yeah,
I
now this
think
is gonna bug
Oscar
me.
is asking to share the Go colorizing library I mentioned.
Oh yeah, was that chalk? Did you say?
Yeah, it's joke.
Yes. Let's see. Do you have that the link by chance?
Yes. Let me share in the private chat so you can put it in the comment.
Oh, okay. Yep. There we go. All right. Here, put that out there.
And one more thing, if you are want to release your Go CLI application, you can easily use library called Go Releaser. Not only for CLI application, any Go application you can use it. Go Releaser.
Oh, and then here we had another question. Way to remove commands with Cobra.
Huh.
Huh.
I think there is a. I haven't done it. Let me try. Cobra. Yes. I think yeah, only available commands are Cobra at help and init. So I think you have to manually remove it.
Ah,
You just need to delete that file, the file created by Cobra inside the not dot the CMD folder. You
Uh-huh.
just delete it. It will automatically remove it from your application. That's pretty easy. And when you are writing a big CL application, I mean, let's say that so the bigger one, not just the hello world or some experiment CLI. So you have to structure your uh, application. So you can follow uh, the official Go structure. Let me share that repository as well. Yes, this one. I will share it in the private chat so you can.
Oh, okay.
It's a way to remove. I answered that question.
There we go. All right, there's the project layout.
You can use this project layout for any Go application. This is the standard one.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Any other questions? Yeah. No, I've used Cobra, previously, and then also, Viper. Like I said, I actually was able to contribute a change or a fix for Viper, but anyway, but yeah, those two projects are used all over the place. I mean, pretty much anything that has a command line is using those two projects. So it's yeah, it's I know with the Viper project, the actual merging in of different pull requests kind of takes a little while because that's one of those projects where it's like it's going to have broad, it's a wide blast radius. So if something gets merged in that's bad, it's going to affect a lot of different projects downstream. So yeah, it's very popular. So okay. All right, well, let me go ahead and let's see if this updated my slides. Yeah, unfortunately, it did not. That's weird. I guess StreamYard is caching the my presentation slides that I had before. So these are kind of a little bit, unfortunately, outdated. I did have a slide in there for GopherCon. So GopherCon is going to be September 26th through the 28th. So, and it's going to be, live in person. And when you look at the website too, gophercon.com, you'll
Dolphin
see
Resort
that,
Hotel.
what's that?
Dolphin Resort Hotel.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, yeah, Lake Buena Vista, Florida. So it'll be a nice warm weather. I don't know where I'm at right now. It's kind of cold. It's, what is it? It's like, 19 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's like minus 9 degrees Celsius for anybody that's on metric. But anyway, but they said they're having it. It's going to be a fully vaccinated event that you can only attend if you've been vaccinated. But if you haven't been, or you're just obviously unable to travel and attend in person, there will be online aspects to it. So I'm definitely planning on going. So hopefully I can meet a lot of you there. That would be pretty sweet. And also too, if you're interested in doing any presentations or anything like that at GopherCon, now's your time to act, because the call for papers ends on March 6th. So, there's still a couple weeks left to go if you want to submit any kind of a talk. But yeah, so that's that's something that I need to actually do. I need to hurry up and get off my butt and get a call or submit a call for papers. So, but all right. So back here to this slide here. Again, yeah, don't isolate alone. Get a hold of us all on our Twitter handles, and then for those in the St. Louis area, we're usually loitering around on the St. Louis Tech Slack. More globally, the Gopher Slack is available, and we're usually on there. And again, the Go community, it's a friendly and inviting space. So definitely come join us, and then, we all learn this stuff together. So let's see if this correct slide is going to be there. So yes. Okay. So anyway, thank you again, Chamod, for speaking to us, especially when it's so early in the morning. Hopefully this was a good start to your day. And then for everybody that's on, please, be sure to let us know what you think. This is the first time we've tried using StreamYard, and then actually doing the live, streaming. Previously, I've, just uploaded recorded sessions up to YouTube, but now we're doing Twitch as well. So, if you're happy with it, of course, something I've been waiting to always say, be sure to smash that like button, and then obviously subscribe, and then that way, then you'll get all the updates. So our next session is going to be scheduled for March 23rd. We don't really have any kind of speaker or any topic lined up. So if you have something in mind, again, please feel free to put it in the comments or get a hold of us on Slack and whatever. But anyway, that's all I got. So hopefully everybody stays safe. Cheers. And yeah, if that's it, we can close it out and call it a success. All right. Hey, all right. We did have somebody on Twitch, so woohoo! Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you again, and then have a great day. And we'll see you next time. Stay safe and healthy, please. We'll look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.